Allah is promising them paradise because they were the first to turn to Islam. They were the ones who came in right at the beginning. Allah is telling them, you know what? They are the close ones. For them, they will be paradise. They will receive and achieve more than they would ever have imagined.
The thing is the Quran. What an amazing thing. It's the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks to us. It's the way that the commitment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Hello everyone. মই এতিয়া বাৰ্মিংহামত আছো আপোনাৰ লাইট অফ লাইট প্ৰগ্ৰাম বহুত ধুনীয়া প্ৰগ্ৰাম আপোনাৰ মুফতি মেংকক কোনে চিনি নাপায় আপোনাৰ জিম্বাবুৰ পৰা উমৰ সুলাইমান আমেৰিকাৰ পৰা তাইবিয়া প্যালেষ্টাইনৰ পৰা আৰু বহুত ইসলামিক স্কলাৰ আৰু এটো প্ৰত্যেক বছৰতে ডিসেম্বৰ মাহত হয় লিডছত হয় লণ্ডনত হয় বাৰ্মিংহামত হয় মেনচেষ্টাৰত হয় সেই বছৰতে বহুত মানুহ আপোনাৰ ইমান ডাঙৰ গ্যালাৰী অডিটৰিয়াম সো আপোনালোকে চাব পাৰে সো মই আইছো ইয়াত তো আপোনালোকক দেখাম যে আপোনালোকে এনজয় কৰক এই প্ৰগ্ৰাম সো মই আপোনালোকক দেখাবলৈ বা নিজেও সুখী হৈছো তো যেহেতু উইন্টাৰ ভেকেশন চলি আছে তো ইহঁতে এই প্ৰগ্ৰাম উইন্টাৰ ভেকেশনতে পাতে বিশেষকৈ ষ্টুডেন্টৰ কাৰণে ইয়ং ষ্টাৰৰ কাৰণে ইউনিভাৰ্চিটি অফ বাৰ্মিংহাম লণ্ডন অক্সফোর্ড কেম্ব্ৰিজ স্কুল লণ্ডন স্কুল অফ ইকনমিক্স কুইন মেৰী ইউনিভাৰ্চিটি এইমান আপোনাৰ দূৰ দূৰৰ পৰা ইয়াত আহে প্ৰগ্ৰাম কাৰণে তো ফিমেলৰ কাৰণে বহুত ভাল ইন্তজাম কৰা হয় আপোনাৰ এটো টিকেটৰ দাম হল আপোনাৰ পার পারসন 15 ব্রিটিশ পাউন্ড আপোনাৰ ইন্ডিয়ান কারেন্সি নেবে 2000 হ'ব সো দেখিব পাৰে কিমান ধুনীয়া আপোনালোকক দেখাম ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম
বিসমিল্লাহি ওয়ালহামদুলিল্লাহি ওয়াসসালাতু ওয়াসসালামু আলা রাসূলিল্লাহি ওয়া আলা আলিহি ওয়া সাহবিহি আজমাইন The camera torches that you turn on came to my eyes at a certain speed. Do you know the speed? Who knows the speed of light? 300,000 kilometers per second. As soon as you turn it on, I saw it, right? 180, I think it's 6,000 miles per second, not per minute, not per hour, not in the day. When I was driving today to Birmingham, we had the cruise control set at 74 miles an hour. Is that a safe speed? It's not safe. What is safe? 70. Well, somebody told me it's okay if you go up to 74, 75. But I was reading my dua, وَجَعَلْنَا مِنْ بَيْنِ أَيْدِيهِمْ سَدًّا وَمِنْ خَلْفِهِمْ سَدًّا. I was saying, now, does it work? Allahu Akbar. I tell you something, when you do something wrong when you're reading the dua, it doesn't work. But when you do something right and you say, a dua, not that particular verse is not for that particular thing. That's for something else altogether. But you ask Allah Almighty to protect you, and you ask Allah Almighty to grant you goodness on the journey, and you obey the traffic rules. I think the average speed was about 55, because we had a segment where they had average cameras set at 50, and then there were some variable cameras set at 60, so we kept on fluctuating. But the point is, it was fast, 70 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour, it is so fast. If you were knocked at that speed, there's no chance of survival. And here we have the speed of light at 300,000 kilometers per second, split second, 300,000. Now I want to tell you why I started this way. Allah tells you He wants you to ponder, He wants you to think. You want to know the greatness of Allah. You will never know the greatness of Allah exactly as it is, but you will get close to understanding that Allah is the greatest. And we always say Allahu Akbar, which actually translates as Allah is greater. Greater than what? Everything you know, everything you shall know in the future. Allah is greater than everything. Allah is greater than whatever you and I are doing right now. Allah has absolute control of every aspect of your existence and mine. That is Allah. Allah is greater. So Allahu Akbar. Allah wants you to ponder over everything in order to realize and understand how insignificant you and I are and how grand Allah is. So that perhaps you may Be reminded to turn to Him, to develop a good relationship with Him. To be able to at least pray, at least do the right thing, because you have no option but to return to whoever made you. And what Allah says is He wants you to have a good relation with the one who made you, and it is Him. You will go back to He who made you. When we are faced with a loss, we say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Don't we say that? Let me give you some bad news. Yesterday I was in Leeds, and I mentioned a friend of mine, his name is Zaki bin Nasruddin, from Malaysia, 47 years old if I'm not mistaken, or maybe 46. And he's quite a health fanatic, he rides bicycles and he's quite healthy. Suddenly had a stroke and fell, went unconscious, and we made a dua for him yesterday in Leeds that Allah grant him cure. This morning I got up with a photograph of Sheikh Hussein Yee at the janazah of the brother, and they were burying him. And because of the time difference, I only got the message later when I got up. When I saw that, what do you think I said first? What dua? Let's say it aloud. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Indeed, we all belong to Allah. He made us. Before we were born, we were with Him. And when we die, we're going to go back to Him. We all belong to Allah. And we shall all return to Allah. So Allah wants you to ponder. You want to know the greatness of Allah? Look at everything you can look at. And tell yourself, Allah made it. Imagine how the maker must be. Subhanallah.
Our beloved Sheikh Mufti Menk.